So lads, I just watched the Chicago Sky and New York Liberty game and I kind of wish I didn't. Obviously this is where it's going. This is where it's going viral.
This was more than just a loss. It was a national TV meltdown. Angel Reese, a player once known for her dominance at LSU, just had the worst game of her professional career. And it happened right in front of the world, live on national television. In a crushing 99-74 blowout loss to the New York Liberty, Angel Reese went 0 for 8 from the field, scoring only 2 points from free throws. That's right, 0 made baskets, a professional forward, no field goals. And the worst part? She didn't just miss, she missed repeatedly on wide-open shots right under the basket.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another.
This whole time, you guys were serious about Angel Reese rebounds coming from her own layups? I ain't believe it till today. Like, I'm looking, I see she got 7 in the first quarter. I'm like, oh yeah, she balling. I go on ESPN, Angel Reese offensive rebound. Angel Reese miss. Angel Reese offensive rebound. Angel Reese blocked. Rebound. Angel Reese blocked again. Rebound. Bruh, do you not have other teammates, gang? We gotta leave color out of this. What the hell is that? I'm surprised her teammates are not upset at her, bruh.
On one possession, Reese grabbed her own rebound not once, not twice, but 4 times in a row, and still couldn't finish. The clip went viral within hours. Social media couldn't believe it. Fans weren't just shocked, they were laughing.
Angel Reese picking up right where she left off, breaking more WNBA records, but unfortunately for Sky fans, it came in the form of a loss, 99-74.
Now here's where it gets painful to watch. After the game, fans started comparing her to rookies who just picked up a basketball. One WNBA analyst said, if she played tiddlywinks, she might have a better stat line. Even worse, this wasn't just a bad night, it was record-breaking. Angel Reese tied the WNBA record for most missed shots from under 4 feet without a make, 0 for 7 from point-blank range. That stat hasn't been touched in over 10 years.
And it was Angel Reese setting women's basketball back 30,000 years. I mean, I would say back to the age of T-Rex, but she does get rebounds, so she can't actually rebound the ball. What she cannot do is shoot the ball at all. And the same woes from last year are back, but I'm going to point something out.
This was supposed to be Reese's breakout season with the Chicago Sky. Instead, she walked straight into the history books, for all the wrong reasons. But we're just getting started. The numbers weren't just bad. They were historically awful. While Angel Reese grabbed 12 rebounds, including 8 offensive boards, it didn't matter. When you shoot 0% from the field, those rebounds mean nothing. The Sky were depending on her to finish strong at the rim, but every time she got the ball back, it was just another miss. And then came the avalanche. As bad as Reese's performance was, the entire Chicago Sky team followed suit. The second quarter was a disaster. They scored just 9 points, a number so low it's hard to believe it came from professional athletes. That quarter alone sent shockwaves through the WNBA.
0% shooting from 2 feet with 5 shots is just wow. Stop that nonsense about these rebounds. What good are rebounds what good is rebounds if you can't come back and make a shot?
The Sky didn't just lose, they got obliterated. 2 games into the season, and the Chicago Sky already have a minus 60-point differential. That's not a stat line. That's a red flag. To make matters worse, the New York Liberty hit 19 three-pointers, setting a new league record.
Corner. Again, another challenging.
Angel Reese was hit with a technical foul for arguing with the referee.
That's bullshit. Multiple times.
I don't like that.
And then we hear Jimmy Miller. What are we doing here? We are 2 games in, and we already have 2 separate games of Angel Reese failing to control her emotions.
Another loose ball foul. They're going to give it to Angel. And this one might be challenged. We'll have to see. And an Angel Reese, I think, just got slapped with a tech.
What are we doing here? We are 2 games in, and we already have 2 separate games. How many times is she going to get away with just pushing people off?
Her body language, defeated. But what really stunned fans was what came next. The internet didn't just react, they exploded. Within minutes of the final buzzer, clips of Angel Reese's repeated misses flooded social media.
Like, fair play to her being tenacious on the boards and all, but like, if you're shooting wedgies and the ball's landing in your hands, like at some stage you just gotta kick it out.
One particular video showed her grabbing rebound after rebound under the basket, only to miss 4 straight layups. The crowd's gasp, the silence, and then the buzz. It felt like a moment frozen in basketball infamy. And from there, the roasting began. Fans didn't hold back. While public reaction wasn't the focus of the broadcast, the fallout was everywhere. Twitter timelines filled with slow-motion replays, looped misses, and captions questioning how this even happened. It wasn't just criticism, it was full-on disbelief. And here's the kicker. This performance tied Angel Reese with the most missed shots from within 4 feet in the last decade. From that close, players usually shoot above 65%. She shot 0%. From that range, she was 0 for 7. Even casual fans who barely follow the WNBA were sharing the footage. It wasn't just a bad night, it became a low-light reel played on repeat. But the worst part? It didn't stop at just one game. People began pulling up old stats from Reese's rookie season, comparing her previous struggles to what happened in this meltdown. They pointed to her shooting inconsistencies, her footwork, her shot mechanics. It felt like every weakness got exposed in a single night. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more breakdowns like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Your support helps more than you know. Thank you. Even her teammates didn't know what was going on. There's a moment during the game that says everything. Courtney Vandersloot, a veteran guard, was standing wide open at the three-point line, calling for the ball. But Angel Reese had tunnel vision. She grabbed yet another rebound, went straight back up, and missed again. It was like watching the same mistake on a loop. Over and over, Reese took matters into her own hands, even when it wasn't working. The Sky's offense completely collapsed. Veteran players later admitted they were out of rhythm and confused about what plays to run. And it showed. The Sky coughed up 24 turnovers, which led to 27 points for the New York Liberty. That's not just sloppy basketball, it's self-destruction. Coach Tyler Marsh, who stood behind the controversial decision to run the offense through Reese, now faces serious questions about whether the system even works. The team also brought in Ariel Atkins this offseason with playoff hopes in mind. But right now, the Sky don't look like a playoff team. They look like they just met in the parking lot 5 minutes before tip-off. What we're seeing now isn't early season rust, it's structural failure. Every missed shot, every turnover, every possession tells a bigger story. This team doesn't trust each other, and they don't know who should lead. And when that confusion starts to show on live TV, things spiral quickly. It's no longer just about one bad game. What happened against the Liberty has opened a much bigger conversation. Should Angel Reese still be a starter in the WNBA? Her performance didn't just fall flat, it raised serious questions about her offensive development. Fans, commentators, and even former players began looking deeper, pulling up her entire rookie season to find a pattern. The trend? Too many turnovers, poor finishing near the rim, and an inability to adjust under pressure. And that's when the comparisons began. While Reese was struggling to get a layup, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever were bouncing back in a big way. After their earlier loss to the Atlanta Dream, they came back with a focused, efficient win that showed poise and control. No viral mistakes, no chaos, just clean execution. While the Sky kept making the same errors over and over again, the Fever made real adjustments, tightening up defense, rotating smarter, and communicating on every possession. Their leadership was clear. The contrast couldn't have been more obvious. Angel Reese had 5 turnovers, 0 assists, and 2 points in 27 minutes. Meanwhile, Clark ran the floor like a seasoned pro, creating space, moving the ball, and helping her team rise under pressure. And that's when the gap became undeniable. It's not just about stats. It's about who's getting better, who's learning, and who's repeating the same mistakes under the brightest lights. While one team fell apart, another found its rhythm.